guys, so I'm bringing you top 10 ancient Greek gods. Number 10, Hermes. Hermes, also known as the messenger, among ancient Greek gods, Hermes was the son of Zeus and Maia. He has been depicted in rather noticeable contrast in different poems, plays, and myths. Popularly, he comes across as a handsome and athletic, beardless youth, and sometimes as an older, bearded man. Hermes was a quick thinker and even quicker in his moves and was notorious among gods for his cunning, since he could easily move in between the three main worlds in mythological paradigm of ancient Greece, heaven, seas, and the underworld. The often acted as messenger of God, given the conflict he would pull up on fellow gods for his own amusement. One can find stark similarities between him and the much popular Norse god Loki. Just to give a glimpse of how dubious his tricks could be, he jumped out of his crib when he was born, stole Apollo's cattle, and went back to his crib playing all instant. No wonder he was also known as the god of cunning and devilry. So this is the picture which you have seen before. Hephaestus, popular in the Greek folklore by the name of god of fire. Hephaestus was associated with the realms of heaven. His origin has been given contrasting renditions by Homer and Hesiod. Homer narrates his story as the crippled son of Zeus and Hera. Hesiod's takes are rather unconventional and far more intriguing. Why? Wrote boasting that Hera bore himself. Is there a word born? I don't know. Bore him along by herself. He was born a leap, which led his mother to throw him off Mount Olympus. Wait. He was born a leap, which led his mother to throw him. So in a different account, he once indicated a brawl between Zeus and her and ended up getting dragged off Olympus by the mighty Zeus. Once he fell on Earth, he went on to become a powerful craftsman and was eventually reinstated in the heaven, where he then built a number of marble forgotten goddesses. He also created those magic god armors and shield, most famous them being the one done by I don't know what it means. I'm not even gonna pronounce the word. In the Battle of Troy, where the picture of Hephaestus. Born of Zeus and Hera, Ares was also known, or Ares was aka the god of war. But he reflected the violent and egoic aspect of war far more than justification and righteousness of violence. For the greater good, he was also willing to evoke just to displease might in the battle. Rarely, though, thought of fighting for justice and defense. His acts of impudence led both his parents to despise him and look up to his sister Athena. Despite his personification of sheer ruthlessness in war, he also came across a coward, especially given how outrageously he would respond even to the slightest of injuries in battle. He was also blindly in love with Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the god of love and beauty. Was already married to Hephaestus. Their affair was now not so strict among the Olympians and led to much disdain, as evident Ares was never much popular among men or gods and was not much followed or worshipped by any large mass. Okay, number 7, Kronos. One of the more widely known among the ancient Titans, Kronos was the ruling god before the age of Olympian deities. The Titans were well known for the colossal bodies, including massive shrank among whom Cronus proved himself to be the strongest when he became the real Beckers in its own father Rhaenys. But once he came into power much later, despite bargaining, Cronus became rather prudent towards his children, the most noticeable ones being Zeus, Poseidon, and Aphrodite, among others in this other Paroni. He swallowed them to keep them from ever surpassing him, but some other guy were able to rescue Zeus, who fought him off and banished him to the dreaded Tartarus in the underworld once he had freed his siblings. And of course, heralded the age of Olympian deities who would go on to be far more popular in Greek mythology than the predecessors ever were. Number 6, Apollo. The twin brother Artemis, Apollo was a god with many faces. His father was again Zeus, and he was actually, I know that Zeus has many children, and he was born of his mother later on the island of Delos, the only refuge they could find from an enraged hero. No surprise there later was so overwhelmed with the curse she got at the hands of inhabitants of Delos. She promised that Apollo shall always favor their prosperity, which he did in the times to come. As stated earlier, Apollo has many faces which were rather opposing in themselves. He was the god of serenity and music, and was often depicted with and he also was a skilled archer who often wandered with the silver bow. He was considered the god of healing and medicine, but when enraged, he would bring upon death and despair with his arrows. He would harness his horse chariot and move the sun across the sky every single day, providing the light and life to earth. Being a prophetic god, he was a celebrated figure among the oracles, and they established Delphi as a site dedicated to worshipping him. Number 5, Dionysus, I think. Being the god of festivity, pleasure, and wine, he was quite a popular deity both among gods and mortals. He is the only god who had a mortal parent in the form of his mother's family. His father being the mighty Zeus, he was brought up under the protection of mountain nymphs, since Hera was rather ferocious towards her husband. Romantic advances outside their marriage, Dionysus slowly built a cult of followers and wanderers who would accompany him in his journeys around the world. Unlike other gods, he was far more present among his followers, feasting, drinking, and living his life to the fullest with them, and then he irrevocably fell in love with Ariadne. I thought it was Ariana. Who was despicably abandoned by Theseus when she fell asleep on the islands of Naxos. The Greeks celebrated many festivals in his honor, and it would not be an overstatement to say that he was far more popular than Zeus at many places of ancient Greece. Wow, that's one strong man. Number 4, Prometheus. One of the most popular gods among the Titans, Prometheus sells significantly higher among the great benefactors of mankind in the Greek mythology. His father Lapsus was also a Titan, but his mother was an oceanist. Being the god of forethought, he foresaw defeat of Titans at the hands of new Olympian gods, so he cleverly sided with the Olympians to the power and oh my gosh! Just escape from being imprisoned at Tartarus along with other Titans. Prometheus was then assigned the task to mold mankind out of clay. Once he was done creating mankind, he became rather attached with them always worried for the betterment of their lives. This led him to trespass with the mighty Zeus time and again, since he did not care much about the humans. So when Zeus took away fire from mankind, he stole it from the heaven and gave it back to the humans. Zeus punished him for his treachery by chaining him to a rock where an eagle would eat his liver every day. His liver regenerating every night, for he was an immortal. Eventually, he was freed from his agony by the powerful demigod Hercules. Poseidon, of course. When Zeus and his brothers Zeus decided to be the lord of which realm, Poseidon drew the realm of seas. Thus he became the ruler of seas, and along with his wife Amphitrite, I think, led a group of lesser gods that included Triton and Nereid. Being the lord of seas, he was widely worshipped and followed by seamen and voyagers alike, but he also had a far-reaching influence. His daughters tipped him as a major deity in several ancient Greek cities. In terms of sheer power, he came second only the mighty Zeus. Other than taming the enormous power of seas, he also carried a trident whose mere heat would cause massive earthquakes. At some point, he desperately fell for Demeter, who asked him to create the most unique creature if he was to rule. It is said he made a number of animals in his quest and finally created the first majestic horse. I think it was Pegasus. Hades, the god of the underworld. Following the advent of the Age of Olympian gods, Hades became the ruler of the underworld, a place where only the dead could delve in, so there were quite a few exceptions to that. Naturally, ruling over such a gloomy and rather demented realm seldom makes a charming impression, making him less prominent in the Greek mythology, but many Greeks believed him to be the personification of death itself, which he was not, and paid him regular homage. Where am I? I don't know. Homage raised by their own superstition, but his evil image is a far cry from what he actually was, for he was not much of a bad guy, as he is usually depicted to be, contrary to the common blah blah. I'm gonna skip him. Zeus. Okay, I'm gonna skip Zeus. You can also find him. You can search for him on Wikipedia, so you will know about him. And Hades, actually, I think I'm gonna continue this now. So thanks for watching the video. Leave a like and a comment, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.